Shoot all the Blue Jays you want if you can hit them. But remember, it is a sin to kill a mockingbird. Mockingbirds don't do one thing but make music for us to enjoy. They don't eat up people's gardens. They don't nest in corn cribs. They just sing their hearts out for us. And that's why it is a sin to kill a mockingbird. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator certain unalienable rights, among those being life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The Declaration of Independence is a critical document in the founding of this nation, but the men that wrote this document were not talking about equality for all, just equality for the white man. There is an institution in the United States that continues to practice racist ideas even in the 21st century. That institution is the justice system. It is evident that racist ideas have been practiced in this since lynchings in the 1800s, to false incarceration in the 1900s, to police brutality in the 21st century. I am lucky. I am a white girl living in America. But I stand here today because every man, woman, and child should be held equal in front of the law, no matter their skin color. With selections from To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee, Just Mercy by Bryan Stevenson, The Hate U Give by Angie Thomas, articles by the NAACP and the Washington Post, poems such as Police Brutality by Claude McKay, and The Lynching by Robert Roberts, and I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings by Maya Angelou, and the song Strange Fruit by Billie Holiday. This is Mockingbirds, a program. From 1882 to 1968, 4,743 lynchings occurred in the United States. Of these people that were lynched, 3,446 were Black. Only 1,297 white people were lynched. Many of the white people that were lynched because they were trying to help Black people, or they were anti-lynching. Day dawns, and a mixed crowd come into view. A dead body swaying in the summer wind. The women throng to look, but not once did I see sorrow in their eyes of steely blue. 4,743 lynchings occurred in the United States. These numbers seem large, but it is known that not many lynchings were reported. African Americans in South faced violence, threats, and intimidation in myriad areas of daily life, with no protection from the justice system. Southern trees bear strange fruit, bodies as leaves and blood on the roots. Black bodies swaying in the summer breeze. Strange, strange fruit hanging from the popular trees. It is a sin to kill a mockingbird. 1 in every 15 people born in the United States in 2001 is expected to go to jail or prison. Once in every 3 Black babies that are born in this country is expected to be incarcerated. A free bird leaps on the back of winds and floats downstream till currents end. He dips his wing in orange sun rays and dares to claim the sky. Scores of innocent people have been exonerated after being sentenced to death and nearly executed. Presumptions of guilt, poverty, racial bias, and a host of other social structures have created a system that is defined by error. A system in which thousands of innocent people now suffer in prisons. But a bird that stalks down his narrow cage can barely see through his bars of rage. His wings are clipped and his feet are tied. So he opens his throat to sing. In Alabama, even though 65% of all homicide victims were Black, nearly 80% of the people on death row were there for crimes against white victims. Black defendants and white victims increased the likelihood of a death sentence even more. The caged bird sings with a fearful trill of things unknown but longed for still, and his cry is heard on a distant hill. For the caged bird sings of freedom. It is a sin to kill a mockingbird. So here we are in 2020, confronted with the killings in Minneapolis of George Floyd, an unarmed Black man whose neck was pinned to the ground by a white officer's knees, and the shooting death in Louisville of Breonna Taylor, a Black woman and aspiring nurse, shot 8 times in her own home by white police officers serving a no-knock warrant, and the death of Amar Abber, a Black jogger chased down and shot by a white man in Georgia. This has exposed long-standing racial inequalities in every aspect of American life and forced a deep reckoning across society. Guns blaze in anger and rage, and another is dead as a body is pierced without armor, leaving everyone to ask the question, why? The tears flow like rain, but it cannot remove the blood stain. I lost all respect for the badge that day. I've seen it happen over and over again. A Black man is shot just for being Black, and all hell breaks loose. I've tweeted RIP hashtags, I've reposted Tumblr pages, I've signed every petition I've seen, and nothing changes. What's the point of having a voice when you're going to be silenced when you shouldn't be? It is a sin to kill a mockingbird. Mayella Awil has committed no crime. She merely broke a rigid, time-honored code of our society. She was white, and she tempted a Negro. She did something in our society that is unspeakable. She kissed a Black man, not an old uncle, but a strong, young Negro man. No code mattered to her before she broke it, but it came crashing down on her afterwards. The witnesses for this state were confident that you gentlemen would go along with the evil assumption that all Negroes lie, that all Negroes are immoral, that all Negroes should not be trusted around women. The sad truth is some Negroes lie. Some Negroes shouldn't be trusted around women. Some Negroes are immoral. But that is true of every race of man, not a specific one. There is not a person in this courtroom who has never told a lie. Thomas Jefferson once said that all men are created equal, a phrase the Yankees enjoy shoving down our throats. But gentlemen, there is one institution that makes a pauper the equal of a Rockefeller, the stupid man an equal of Einstein, and the ignorant man the equal of any college president. That institution, gentlemen, is a court. And a court is as only sound as its jury, and its jury is only as sound as the men that make it up. In the name of God, do your duty. Mockingbirds don't do one thing but make music for us to enjoy. That is why it is a sin to kill a mockingbird.